Presiding Officer, I seek your guidance on the appropriate conduct of members of this Parliament and your powers to safeguard members of the public, our staff, visitors in general, to be able to enter and leave this Parliament. Because last night, members of the public seeking to enter this Parliament were obstructed and intimidated, and all of this was orchestrated and trumpeted by a member of this Parliament, a Scottish Green MSP. This is surely unacceptable conduct for a member of the Scottish Parliament to seek to prevent members of the public entering their own Parliament. So I ask for your guidance on the following. What actions will now be taken in the light of last night's events to secure safe access for the public to enter their Parliament at all times? And what action will be taken against the member who I believe has brought disrepute to the Scottish Parliament because not only did he plan and conduct the obstruction and the demonstration, but he claimed responsibility for it. He sought to shut down this Parliament. Now, we all believe in freedom of speech and the right to protest, but the right of the people of Scotland to come safely and securely into their Parliament and leave their Parliament when they choose to do so must also be safeguarded.
Thank you. I am not aware of all the circumstances that the member, that Mr Kerr refers to, but it's absolutely clear, I'm sure to all of us, that the security of all building users and our guests is absolutely paramount. And I can confirm that I'm aware that there were extremely difficult circumstances last evening and that all our scheduled events were able to proceed. And I'm certainly very grateful to our staff and to police colleagues who made that possible. I can assure all members that our procedures are very much kept under review and they are adjusted where that is appropriate. Point of order, Patrick Harvey.
Further to that point of order, Presiding Officer, I trust, and I hope we can all trust, that in your consideration of these issues, you will give a high priority to the absolutely essential role that the right of peaceful protest plays in our democracy and in the life of our Parliament.
I have commented on the points raised. I am absolutely sure that all members here assembled understand the importance of the right of protest, but also of the importance that we place on the rights of all building users and staff to do so securely and safely.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. And like colleagues, I want to thank Ivan McKee for having brought this debate and to thank CoCab Stewart for the work that she did on this before her appointment as a Minister. And I want to start by congratulating those who peacefully protested outside this building last night, those who took direct action to try and obstruct the arrival of Israel's arms dealers to this nation's Parliament, whilst the nation of Israel, whilst the military forces armed by those companies conducts a campaign of genocide in Gaza. The real shame at this building last night was that an event, a wine reception for arms dealers, went ahead during a genocide. For each and every one of us to make sure that we are boycotting not just goods from Israel, but goods from every company who have been complicit in everything that has happened, not just since the 7th of October, but for the last 75 years of October. Our Palestinian friends value our solidarity. Sometimes we ask ourselves, is it really enough for people going through so much suffering? But our Palestinian friends tell us, when they are cold, when they are afraid, when the bombs are raining down on them, it really means something to know that millions of people across the world are standing with them. Millions of people across the world are fighting for them. You are fighting for Palestinian lives. Victory to Palestine, victory to humanity. Thank you so much for what you've achieved tonight.